Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 3, Episode 5 of My Little Pony. Last we saw was One Bad Apple. Apple Bloom's cousin came to town. We find out that there is another clan member of the Applejack crew. I feel like Applejack has more people in her family than any other pony in this world, which I guess they established early on in the first couple episodes when they did the roll call. The only thing I said was in this particular circumstance, it wasn't an apple name. But then people in the comments pointed out there are other fruit-oriented members of the Apple family, other relatives. So that is true. And we got Cutie Crusaders. At the end, Apple Bloom's cousin turns around. You find out she was bullied, therefore she bullied, and she was turning the Crusaders into bullies by having them have to defend themselves against her. So they all team up. They go against Diamond Tiara and the other ones, and all is well in Ponyville. But then her cousin goes back, and we're back to where we started. So we're going to jump in. You guys want to be way ahead on reactions, full unedited reactions of this and other shows I do, Patreon link at the end. If not, we're jumping in. This is Season 3, Episode 5, My Little Pony. All I know is there's a disguised pony. This looks like, I think it's Twilight Sparkle.
Ah, you have a keen eye. The Alicorn amulet. I'm afraid this is far too dangerous.
Possibly Rarity. Or maybe it's someone we don't know.
Twilight is wonderful with magic. Anything happens to them, Twilight, so help me.
Oh my lord.
Don't worry, Fluttershy.
Oh, look how scared they are.
They look quite happy.
I promise, Fluttershy. I know.
Oh my god. She's eating her hooves off.
Twilight, that looks amazing.
They look
That's
like they
all
had
for
a
now, little
ball.
ones. Maybe we can practice again later.
Your magic has really improved since we came to Ponyville, Twilight.
Rainbow Dash.
Come quick, it's an emergency.
The pony in the beginning was someone that's going to duel Twilight Sparkle with magic. Who is it?
Shade of brown should only be used for accents. Come on, Applejack. We've got to get her in a nice, soothing pink. Stop!
A nice
What's going
soothing
on here?
pink.
Twilight Sparkle.
She looks like a blue version.
Trixie.
Oh, yes, Trixie.
Oh, that great.
What did she get? She used that amulet to get more powerful, and that is ridiculous. I love it.
You two. Hey, what happened?
That's terrifying.
You and I have some unfinished business. Me and you. A magic duel. Loser leaves Ponyville forever.
No, little Spike. Does that not hurt these people?
Why
She
are
just
you doing
crushed him
this?
into a ball.
Why? After you showed me up with that Ursa Minor, I became a laughing stock. Everywhere I went, I was laughed at.
This
and
was
ostracized.
way back in Season 1.
You're lucky a rat farm would take the likes of you.
Uh-oh. Copy and paste,
Now
or
I
edit,
want
cut,
revenge.
paste. That's like horror movie stuff. Pinkie Pie has no mouth.
All right, Trixie.
That's horrifying, but that's funny, because Pinkie Pie can't eat.
If I lose, I won't set hoof in Ponyville again. But if you
Set
lose,
hoof.
you're the one banished from this one-horse town.
It's like Harry Potter dueling with their wands. Oh my god, it's the Edie bugs. We're getting a lot of visits back to Season 1. The amulet's gonna give Trixie the edge, obviously. That was the whole point. She worked and saved and bought an amulet.
Snails.
Oh my god. He's a baby and he's an old man.
Come on,
The little
Twilight,
baby
you can
one.
do it.
And now it's time for you to leave Ponyville forever!
But you can't possibly expect Twilight to leave Ponyville.
You fools! She's already gone.
Pinkie Pie still has no mouth, and we're deep into this episode. They're all under a glass
It's okay,
jar.
Just take care of each other.
It's like the
Keep
dome.
an eye on Trixie.
There's something strange about her.
Really? You don't say.
How could Trixie know such advanced magic? Without Spike, I can't get a message to the princess in Saddle Arabia.
Zecora, I said in the beginning when I saw
Your tale of
mysticalness.
woe upsets me so. It would be tragic if some pony licked me, especially Trixie.
You really think I can beat her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you two, hurry up with my throat.
Oh my god, they're literally...
And you.
Okay, I'll do it. Just make it stop.
Some pony has to help us.
Her whining actually is like entertaining. It's an entertaining
No
whine.
noise. Unlearn what you have learned. Only then can victory be earned.
I can't stop thinking about Trixie. There was something different about her.
Total concentration is a must.
Oh my god. They always ransack Twilight's library. Poor Pinky. Reminds me of Beetlejuice.
Kind of magic tricks is
Stole her mouth.
There must be something.
There we go.
You found something?
I gotcha.
This sounds an awful lot like Trixie's magic.
She wants me to grow apples with no peels.
It's called the Alicorn Amulet, and whoever wears it is blessed with untold...
Hey, every pony, look! It's called the Alicorn Amulet, and whoever wears it is blessed with untold powers. It also corrupts the user.
Oh,
Yes,
well, that's
you
kind of
can't-
You
obvious.
can't just take the Alicorn Amulet off her neck. Trixie's the only pony who can take it off.
Maybe
We need to get this information to Twilight.
we should...
I've got it! Trying to sneak past the force field will be impossible without help. What is safe, Fluttershy? Can you handle the mission?
No! I'll crack under the pressure. I'll snap like a twig. It's perfect!
Commercial break.
Okay.
Or maybe not.
All right.
Fluttershy there reminded me of the stapler guy from Office Space.
Wouldn't it be faster if we had some wheels? The great and powerful Trixie doesn't trust wheels. Now pull faster.
So she's just cruel. Are they battling with their tails? Oh, they couldn't get through. I thought they were fighting. Look at this thing.
Why is she so mean to us?
Yeah.
It's like 300 carrying... I know I've spit out like 10 movie references in 10 minutes.
She's in the Everfree Forest? Oh, this is me being brave. I want to be brave at home.
Fluttershy in that suit, that's a good look for her. Going to
I
Zecora.
can't believe I didn't recognize the Alicorn Amulet. My magic's not good enough.
Twilight Sparkle, much work have you done. You learned all of my lessons, all but one. You must mix your magic and use the 6.
Use the 6, that's it! Zecora,
Friends.
you're a genius!
Cheated?
Yeah, and I
Mwah.
thought you might want to see what a real magical amulet looks like. Zecora gave it to me.
Ha!
Fake, she's tricking her.
Powerful than the Alicorn Amulet, and no pony's more powerful than the great Trixie.
How about another duel?
Why should I?
Manipulation, I like it.
That's up to you.
Wait.
All they need to do is get the necklace off her, and then it will stop the corruption.
Applejack, Rarity, could you help me, please?
I think she's gonna turn them into their little sisters, and Trixie won't know. That actually looks like Applejack and Rarity. Is that amulet actually helping?
That's impossible.
That's nothing.
Is she actually using
Duplication
extreme
stuff.
magic?
Ever see one pony play 10 instruments?
Oh my god.
Looks like my amulet is more powerful than yours. Hey! Give it back!
They just wanted to take off that one. They got their way, but how is that amulet really doing all that? Powerfuler. Got it. It can't be real. Yeah, like Zecora did the thing with the drink to make it reappear.
Hiding where it belongs.
Zecora must have did something.
By the way, Trixie, it's one of Zecora's doorstops. Zecora taught me so much about magic while I was in exile. She even taught me when not to use it.
It was.
So I needed to use a different kind of magic. The magic of friendship.
It was them.
I also
Good.
knew
I
the
like
only
that.
pony who could get the amulet off your neck was you.
What about the pony with the 10 instruments?
Pinkie Pie just
That's
does
not
that.
magic. That was just Pinkie Pie.
Yeah, like that's the only one I didn't question because she's done that before. That's ridiculous, but quite entertaining.
It's the least I could do. I treated you and your friends so horribly when
She
I
was
was wearing that
corrupted,
Alicorn amulet.
so.
I just couldn't control myself.
Sure.
Oh,
But she's like, no, banished.
don't you think the great, unapologetic Trixie?
Oh, you. You'll never learn. And she runs away and falls. Great episode, guys. There was a lot of callbacks to season 1 things. There might have been a season 2 thing. I cannot remember the order of events because I do 2 a week constantly for a year, maybe now. Not that long. Was it that long? I don't know. But it's been a lot of episodes. Maybe it has been almost a year. All I know is we had the Edie bugs. I forget what they're called, but the bugs that eat and multiply 1 million times over. We saw them in Magic. We also saw Big Macintosh. We got the Cutie Crusaders. We got all the ponies. We got Trixie back. We have an amulet that corrupts you and makes you into one of the greatest Magic users ever. At the very end there, I figured the only way that Twilight Sparkle could be pulling these magic tricks off is if Sweetie Belle and Apple Bloom were involved. The second she said, I got an age spell too, and she called out Applejack and Rarity, immediately I'm thinking those are the only 2 of the 6 that have younger siblings. So it would make sense to me that the younger siblings would be the younger versions of them. Sweetie Belle does look like Rarity, but Apple Bloom has like a different color combination. Even though she does look like a tiny Applejack, so to speak, she is different colors. But they looked identical to them, which is what threw me off slightly. Then Applejack turned into a Big Macintosh version, and I even said, where's Big Macintosh been all this time? They did throw me off because I'm thinking, what did they do? I wasn't thinking they painted themselves, and that is exactly what they did. It's as easy as that. I went the extent of thinking that Zecora is one of the most powerful magical ponies, and she was pulling all these maneuvers off or assisting Twilight Sparkle in doing so. Maybe they learned a few key, really intense spells and they did what they did, but it didn't matter because that's not what happened. They just painted their relatives. Worked out good. I wasn't even thinking about aging older with Big Macintosh. I was thinking more so she turned the dweeby guys, the guys that are like always like pushovers and annoying, but I enjoy them. They're entertaining. Trixie turned them into babies, so I thought she's going to turn Rarity and Applejack into babies. It would be them, and it ends up being what I thought. However, they were tricky enough to throw me off because even though I thought that immediately, it did give me like something to think about because I'm like, wait, how are they identical to Applejack and Rarity? Even though, like I said, Sweetie Belle, you don't really have to do much, but Applejack does look different, but I'm repeating myself now. All I know is, in the end, they manipulated her into breaking the amulet off. It's one of those things where the grass is greener all the time. Like, I thought my amulet was the greatest thing ever, but clearly yours is better, so now I want yours. And the fact that this thing corrupts me makes me think that I could just do whatever I want and I'm not thinking straight, and we get our way. And at the end, Trixie does apologize and she does her thing. I believe she did the exact same thing in season 1 where she pretends she vanishes and then you see her run off, and she did it again. Then she even fell in this one. I don't think she fell in that one, but all I know is it's good stuff, and they did incorporate a lot of older stuff in this episode. We saw Zecora too. I haven't seen Zecora in a long time, so I don't know, maybe sometimes they just throw an episode at us like that, or maybe they're all going to start tying together into something interesting. Whether or not it does, I'm enjoying it. We're going to jump into another one. You want to be way ahead on this show, at least a season or 2 ahead. Full unedited reactions of this and other shows I do, Patreon link in front of me. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.